I gotta leave a little dirt under the pillow for the dirt man, so he won't take me down. Oh, you should leave a little dirt under the pillow for the dirt man, in case he comes down. So he won't take me down, down under his lair. Okay. Organization. Switch tips. Strap felts. I don't know. Random, right? So I get that string trees and a random spring for the trim. What up, Wayne? Lurk on. Lurk on. I'm just cleaning. I just figure I'd go live and hang out while you're. Thank you for coming on board. So, yeah, string trees. Keep everything in your own personal disorganized organization. Is what has worked for me. It's always good to have a ton of these around the workbench just to put all your little doodads in. This is solder. That can go over here with my You leave a little dirt under the pillow for the dirt man. I don't know why that guy is hilarious. So good. And the mustache works for me. So what's going on, y'all? What's going on for the evening? Hanging out? Yeah, leave a little dirt under the pillow for the dirt man, so he won't take me down. This is a coin that was in my grandfather's pocket. Maybe I don't know, a lot of pockets anyway. It's like a, fidget rubbing coin that is so worn down. Anyway, brings me luck, and I keep it here. I keep it next to the dirt that I keep under my pillow for the dirt man. Anyway, so that's my little rubbing thing. For some reason, I always like to hold on to all the old nuts that I pull out of other guitars. They're all cheap plastic, broken cheap plastic nuts that I just pull out of the other. This is why I gotta do this, y'all, because alright. Oh boy, so that's just like a catch-all. Find anything you need in there. Might do something. Gotta go up here. Let's put it in my pocket. Pretty sure this thing is dead. You gotta try it. You gotta try it. Random battery. You can't potentially waste a battery. So it might still have juice. What up, Zeus? What up? You have a beautiful guitarist, man. Dude, Zeus, thank you. Thank you. You're right. I appreciate you for saying that. I just build parts casters. Ain't nothing too difficult about what I do. But I do have to leave a little dirt on the pillow for the dirt man. Anyway, that's stupid. Yes, this battery is dead. So thank you for the compliment on the guitars. So let's go through the shiggy shack. Whoop. For sale on Reverb right now. Good deal. For sale on Reverb right now. I think like $9.50, I think. This is more like $12.50 because it's more expensive parts. Not on Reverb, but yeah, text me. Let me know. Not on Reverb. Not on Reverb. But this one could go on Reverb, or I could sell it to somebody. It's one of those ones that like I just never did the last thing, so I don't have to sell it. So, yes, I am a luthier. Yes, I studied I apprenticed for almost 3 years. But, well, I got paid, but I apprenticed to learn. You gotta learn this stuff. Oh, that's terrible. That's going straight into the ocean. Straight into the belly of a seal. Oh, that's mean. It's terrible. So what I wanted to do is free up this again. My sheep. I want to free up my sheep. I want my sheep back. This baby was full of stuff. So I was like, I need my sheep back. This is Eddie's homie, Keith. This is Eddie. I know Keith and Wayne, who, you know, they know. What? Just got my 300. Yeah, thank you, dude. Whoa. Uh-oh. That's my neighbors walking by there. Oh, boy. You better keep stepping down there, Sally. Sally McDougal. I don't know if her name's McDougal. Dude, 300? It's a 300 dance. I knew that someday it would be 300 subscribers and me. Oh, I was off camera for that whole thing. It was a pretty emotional moment that you guys just missed. I just made 300 subscribers, except for, you know, probably my mom's gonna unsubscribe again. Every time she hears about a milestone, she likes to do that. But, and you know what I say to her? I say, I love you, Mom. And then I say, hello. Hello, Mom. Yep, I say, hello. Two-sided tape. Because there's two sides to every story. There should be two sides to every tape. So we got Zeus saying, just got my 300, wow. So then we got, you built some tools of art and quality. Oh, nice. He plans on modding his guitar. Be okay. Yes, dude, that's what I'm here for, actually. If you ask me questions, and actually, you know, don't abuse it, but I'm so cool, brother, that if you'll see on my description of my channel below is my phone number for what we call the Luthier's circle of trust. So if you want to hit me up with a question, I can add you into that circle to where we find the truth if we get lost and we had to find our way back. So Jay is here, Jay Santiago. Hold on. That's for Jay Santiago, who just showed up. Jay. Yeah, this is what I do. This is why none of your guitars are finished. Oh, because I try to walk around personally and have conversations with these animals to stop doing all that barking. I did organize this the other day after cutting that nut. Bam. Organized. At least for nines cutting, like 9s and 10s, so I'm cutting a nut. So, boom. Oh, I have to order more super glue. Oh no, that is a problem. Pressley needs more super glue for sure. Let's go get these babies put away. Fret cards. Sometimes just make cheap ones out of cardboard and tape. That's all you need. That's all you need. And I like leave them to cover over that terrible. This is sandpaper. Sandpaper goes over on this bench. Sandpaper goes over here. Hey, don't judge me on how dirty this area is. But this is like a little sanding station where I got all kinds of like little different blocks of wood and different ways to sand with. Anyway, it's also where I keep like chisels and cutting stuff, like a saw is mainly over there. So we got Zeus coming back in. We got Kelly Cogan in the hour of Pride Month. In the honor of Pride Month, am I a top or a bottom? I would say I was a top. I mean, going by my life experience, but you never know. Kelly might turn this around at some point. I mean, I'm almost 50, so I made it pretty far just knowing what I know. But you know, I live in the Bay Area. I'm Pressley, California custom, so I am loving. I mean, come on. Do you want to see what my favorite guitar is lately, Kelly? Right? I'm just telling you. Lately, check this out. Pink Sparkle. Yeah, I mean, come on. That is, if there ain't nothing more prideful, that's pretty prideful, right? So Zeus says he plans on modding a mid-range Jackson with basically new everything except for the neck, because it's a set neck. Haha, my budget is $1,000, but I should just buy a higher range guitar for that budget instead. Here's the thing. All the parts and pieces that you buy, if you buy a killer humbucker and a killer single and a killer single to put in it, or whatever pickups you buy in it, you can change to another guitar. When you say you're replacing everything, on an Ibanez, all their stuff is kind of proprietary, right? So it's kind of like an Ibanez, unless, I don't know, is it with a bone? It's probably with like their Floyd style system, you know? Hell, shit, you spend $1,000, Zeus, you could buy a Pressley. Go to Reverb Custom, Reverb, and check out Pressley, California Customs. I think this Pink Sparkle one's up there for close to $1,000. So I try to keep most of my builds around $1,000. So what else is $1,000? This one is around 1,000. This one's just a little bit over. And then the Mustang. Right on, Kelly. I appreciate you. You should see. I live in Fairfax. Fairfax is done up. It is all rainbows and smiles, because that's how we do. Oh, thanks, Zeus. Yeah, that is a great Pink Sparkle body, and it's a hardtail, so it's no trim, it's just straight string through, and it's really fun. I'm not getting any cleaning done. I'm just reading all, but there is comments, so thank you guys for coming. Thank you for making me the 300 subscribers. It was, I knew it was on the horizon. I looked at that and said, ahoy! They're coming. Yeah, I know. I'm just being silly. I'm very jazzed up because, you know, today's a good day. I got the rest of the summer to build guitars. I got to order some kits to keep me busy. I have some body blanks. I'm gonna shape my own style body, my own shape to go along with my headstock shape for the headstock shape that you guys all know. What? I'm 301. Come on, Keith. That's crazy. Check this out. So that's the headstock shape, right? This is the thin nitro, like a Highway 1. This is my nephew's. He's got a laser engraved, personalized for him. Let me know. You want to do custom? I was playing it upstairs. I was loving it. Still in tune. Yeah, this guitar's great. I like the fact that now I got, well, I'm giving him this guitar very soon, but I like that I have enough guitars now back in the house that they're, like my racks are kind of full again. It's gonna be off balance here, but when I go over here, you'll see. Those are, hey, don't judge me on the fact I got a toilet back there. So you gotta have a toilet, everybody poops. But you can see how Pressley keeps it together here. Trash. This has got to go down into my parts bin. These are all nut blanks. But, you know, considering I don't do nuts that, I do nuts pretty often, so they can go right there. They can stay up here. Screws, plastic grommets. This is more sandpaper. Dude, I get it, brother. On making a V guitar with a Floyd Rose and gold, I would go to V guitar with, I'm not sure about with a Floyd Rose solo guitar kits.com might have you covered. With a Floyd Rose on the V. You might be better off doing the like the Bigsby conversion with the bar in the middle. That would be cool. But I know, but if you want to do Floyd, do a Floyd. Don't get me wrong. Do whatever it is that's gonna float your boat. Yeah, all right, we're looking a little bit better. A doobie doop doobie doobie do do do. Usually have like particular polishing cloths out to do all kinds of different stuff. Yeah, dude, I would Seth, do you build the necks on your guitars? No, not up until this point. No, typically I buy the necks and with a paddle headstock and cut the headstock shape. Will I be making some necks? Yes. That's the next phase. That's what I always said was the next phase, y'all, is I was going to get into making the bodies from scratch, which now I'm doing. So I'm learning it the inexpensive way, which is what I figured to do, is be the best way to learn it, from hand and from scratch with 2x4s, because they don't work great and they give you a lot of shit. But if you can pull it off, then you learn a lot, right? And so I'm doing some of those, and then I'm getting into some good wood. And doing my best to make it awesome. It's not that super difficult. As long as you gotta focus when you're doing it. But which is obviously hard for me. This can go in there. What? So what else is going on? What? Charles, we're gonna be hanging out tomorrow night. I'm just happy because I'm off work for a long time. Yep. It's the graduation going on right now. I was going to go down there, but then I decided, nope, it's going to be too sad. And all those kids already know, I already said goodbye. I said I may or may not make it. So there's no crying involved. Just doing workshop cleaning, Charles. I know, it's super boring, but that's all I'm doing. So, I know, right here, let's move you guys. out here. Let's see the angles here. This is like a parts container. Bridges and all kinds of extra parts down in here. Obviously it's a mess, that's why I'm getting down here. Tons of microfiber cloths. This is my to-go travel deal. Travel kit. These need to go in the closet. They're filters. I was trying to do, I was going to do like a little paint thing in the back here and exhaust it out, and I decided I'm gonna build it elsewhere. I'm gonna build it up underneath my deck, underneath my mother-in-law's deck instead, and keep it more outside, because I felt like if I built it right here with the exhaust going out of the bathroom window here, it was gonna choke out my neighbor. That ain't cool. So if my neighbor's watching, at least he knows I'm not a total jerk. I was gonna be nice to him. So yeah, Chuck. Workbench. A clean workbench is a sign of a sick mind, right? Yes, it is. Well, I mean, yeah. Too clean of a workbench would be crazy, right? Would be kind of crazy. But Charles, I had to get it like back together. Like we were talking going back to level 1 because it had gotten pretty bad. Although it's not that bad. To be fair, it's not that bad. I'm gonna vacuum the floor later. I'm gonna work down. We're gonna work down. Let's get that. Okay. What? No, I'm gonna go the other way. This poor thing has been through the ringer. You knew it was coming. Make it a double. Why not? Make it a double. Rico B's in the house. Oh, it's a good thing I can't get this guy on here, or I would spin the hell out of this goat, Rico. I'd spin the hell. We're just cleaning the workshop. That's all I'm doing. Thank you for coming through. Holy 104. But you're chilling, I'm sure, right? You got a little slice of paradise. a little slice of paradise, saying, come on, hang out and visit me twice. I don't know what? Okay. Just, have a spot on the side where I could just come and hide. Okay, that's looking better. Looks way better, right? And this is that's just a different camera stand. If I'm going closer to the bench. But now I can come back. That looks better, right? I gotta get down below, right? You guys are right. I gotta do the below part. Oh, but I'm old. Sandpaper. Usually just kind of goes, and I just kind of file it here on the side. Like this. That's it. That's how to do the sandpaper. So this isn't really, oh, this is funny. Anybody need any vintage caps? What? Vintage? Oh, dude, Charles. Thank you. Yes, 302. And for the 303rd subscriber, we're going to send you this as long as you send me the postage plus $16,000. You will get this. It might seem excessive, but we both don't know what this cap really is. It's a Type 33. Oh wow, this is a .22 microfarad. This is killer. I'm gonna have to start using these. Because that's super big. That looks like crazy vintage. If that's a 22 cap, that's fun. I mean, if you got the room in your, and you want vintage tone, let me know. This is Sarah's dad's old drill. What? Yes, the man who built this house that I'm standing in right now. This is his drill, and I use it to build these guitars. Yep. I wish that dude was around to hang out, because I'm sure that he would also agree with a lot of the philosophies that I agree with. But James, you're here, and I know I'm coming. I'm going to be there with you someday. Recovering for now, yeah. Rico's always doing something awesome or working really hard, because he might just be a technical advisor for a location scout. Yeah, man, he needs a vacation from vacation, no doubt. Man, I went on a long cruise once, and it was the worst thing ever. It was the worst cruise. It's a bad idea to go on something that long. I think it was 21 days or something ridiculous. It was too long. You reorganize this tape. Take a little second to. It is dusty down here, y'all. Okay, tape organization commence. That seems good. Steel wool, Charles. Under the bench. Michael. Staycation? Yes, dude. That's what I'm doing. Staycation for sure. Staycation. You guys ever use these? I was just realizing that, it also has the settable depth, so you could set the depth of, how far you want to go down. And adjust this if you want to go further down, right? Or you want to just only go so far down. So I was thinking that's going to be handy because sometimes your drill press is not deep enough. Like I've got a little drill press, but it's not super deep. It's only 8 inches, no, 6 inches, or yeah, probably 8 inches deep. Who knows? Does it say on it? Anyway, it's not deep enough to get the body in and do exactly what you want to do. To do some routing, you can do it at home. Home routing, which I'll be doing. I got a 2x4 body I want to be doing at home to show people. Let's do this. Which frickin' stand? This goes on this one. Okay, so that's kind of, for the most part, the workbench is kind of in order. Other than the top of it being really dusty. Really dusty. I don't know, I'm even gonna fuck with that. That's just kind of dusty. Anyway. So that's pretty good. I have this pedal. I have him lay down there. Now, to this damn mess. Yes, I'm the only one that I'm like, I'm gonna route it out at the end, the last part. Yes, it depends on the way you want to go about things, right? Just do it however you're gonna do it. Just make sure that it looks okay, or you know, it doesn't even have to look okay. It could be subpar first try. Well, no, a lot of people will drill the pick guard holes. They will drill the strap button holes after it's been finished, right? You don't, and even if you drill them before the paint and finish was done, you gotta drill, because if you're gonna finish over it, especially if you do clear, you're gonna have to re-drill. So it's a common thing, but I would say that I have had to route out neck pockets on humbucker guitars sometimes, especially on the Strat bodies, to get the wide covered humbuckers to go in, especially the neck pocket, but usually it's both pockets. To get it to sit even, you have to route out a little bit inside. But yeah, with the fabric top, you really got to drill after. And fabric top, you could get lost if you don't keep track of where the holes are. Then you have to. It gets difficult because everything's on a center line, and then the holes that are already there. Maybe you could hold it up against light and see it. What do you think, Charles? Hold it up against the light. Here, I guess I could reveal a little bit. Since we're on the mobile circuit here, we'll go behind the scenes a little bit. So this is like stuff in progress, but mainly just stuff sitting on the shelf. This one I gotta stick a different, I either have to route out the body after paint and everything, or I need to just find a different humbucker that's like an uncovered, smaller humbucker, or I could go and do a TV Jones style, smaller pickup or something, but it doesn't want to fit that big Bartolini one for sure. And I pulled the Bill Lawrence pickup that was in there out to use in my nephew's little guitar. I wanted to put a really nice, expensive humbucker in it. So that's what I did. And I'll now have to replace in that red guitar, I'll have to replace it with something. But the next order I do, I'll just get another extra humbucker. So, yeah. Oh shoot, almost 5 o'clock. Okay. So tomorrow at 6 o'clock, it's going to be me and Charles hanging on Guitar Safari. Charles, are we still doing the finish, the topic about the finishing? What finish floats your boat? Nitro, poly, what colors in particular? Is there one that you just won't buy because it's just too ugly? It doesn't matter what the guitar is, it's just too ugly. You won't deal with it. You couldn't deal with it. So was the Ibanez Floral Gem the first fabric guitar? Was the Floral Gem fabric, or was it just a paint job? Good question. I don't know. I don't know. I want to have do a hollow flash guitar. I'm gonna look it up on Herb Fireside Studios, Herb's channel, and see how he did the hollow flash, and do some hollow flash on one of these guitars. Like paint the back nitro and do hollow flash on the front, which might be cool, right? I gotta say that lately, the thin skin nitro finishes, yeah, Herb knows the hollow flash for sure. What topic are we going with, Charles? Are we going with that? I have been liking thin skin nitro. Thin skin nitro. Pretty. Has a good feel to it, and it's a different feel than poly. And it will relic naturally. I know, some of you guys have seen a lot of this guitar lately. Trying to sell it. Put a lot of time in this guitar. It's pretty good. Intonated today. It's all like ready to go. Although every time I send one out, I do another once over the full setup and make sure that she's ready to fly. Maybe I should put one of these big ass vintage caps in there just to play around, because I was kind of wondering. I felt like the neck pickup is a little bright, and that the bridge humbucker, although it's super saturated, sounds good with a lot of gain, it's a little dark on a clean signal. But when you're super clean anyway, you could stay on the neck because you're not going to have as much feedback. But anyway, I thought that maybe a different cap in there, running a 20. I think there's a 47 cap in there because of the humbucker. I was going to run a 22 and see, just try it and see how it sounds. Michael, I agree with you. He likes almost every finish, but since no green, no slime green, I get it. I don't think I've ever had anything slime green. My friend had a slime green BMX cool bicycle that I liked, but I don't think I've ever owned anything slimy green. Yeah, so tomorrow, hopefully Charles is going to chime in. I think we are doing the finish topic, which will be fun because I got every kind of finish. I've actually been enjoying just tongue oil. This is just, and mind you, if this was a better cut of wood and finished more times, this is just like 1 or 2 coat. I think it's just 1 coat of true oil. And this is no coats, zero coats. I think like 1 or 2 coats. So. Texas Toast is doing the 2x4 caster now. All right, yeah, so we are doing the topic. Thanks, Charles. Yeah, but they're doing, I mean, not a 2x4 Telecaster. They're doing SG, and they're doing the neck, and they're doing everything on camera the exact way that, you know, I wasn't even doing it like that. I was just saying, look what I did while you weren't looking. Ha ha ha, 2x4 caster. But it is cool, right? The integrity of the neck pocket, not so, but you know what? Wood glue. Anyway, it's gonna hold together. I'm gonna give it to the music department after summer. I'm gonna play it all summer and make sure it's all good to go. Maybe even put a neck pickup in it. But there's another finish for you. It's just tongue oil, and there's also polymerized tongue oil. Hey, 501. That means. And my workshop's looking better. All right, I didn't clean the internet broadcast area, and these definitely got to go. These got to go in the closet. Some things you just stick in the closet. Anyway, I will be cleaning all of this probably. I'm off tomorrow, so I'm not going to be doing shit. My wife's working all day, so I have to come down here and clean all this, clean this whole workbench, get it ready, and order. I need to order some stuff to build. SG. I'm thinking SG. I'm also thinking something. I'm thinking a lot of things. I'm gonna look and see what kits are readily available. I'm thinking solo guitars if the shipping isn't too much, but we'll see. So hey, peace, y'all. I gotta roll. Thank you so much for finally 300. Woo! Yeah, Pressley Customs. We did it. We did it as a family unit, and I couldn't have done it without you guys liking, subscribing. Like that, 6 likes. You guys are amazing. So I'll see you all tomorrow. I don't know. So my wife kicks me out of the place later because she has a meeting, maybe later tonight, because I'm just going live whenever. But probably not tonight because I got to go eat and all that stuff has to happen. So probably tomorrow, but definitely tomorrow at 6 Pacific. You know what we do. Man, I'm having an okay hair day. I gotta say, I wasn't even noticing. I was reading the thing the whole time. I wasn't even noticing how the flop to the hair, you know? So, Tobias, boo, what's up? Bro, what's up? What is the request before I go? Before I get in trouble, hit me up. What's the request? Is it a musical request? Or are you one of the 300s or the 301, 302? Because I appreciate you if that's actually you. That's amazing. So it's crazy as we went from 144 like 8 months ago or something like that. Now we are at 300. That's crazy. So on our way to 500s, which 500 is a magic number because you break through into like where YouTube starts to like pay attention to you. Like they have to, I don't know, it's the first level where you mean anything to them. which I just want to hang out with a bunch of people that are cool about guitar or other stuff, like, because I'm also crazy. I'm going to start broadcasting some stuff about cymatic frequencies. As soon as I'm going to make a cymatic frequency generator out of one of my amplifiers that I just turn it on, have the bass cranked up, and have it cranked, and then I add in the frequency from my computer at a specific frequency to make a specific shape. It's going to be crazy. And then, well, Tobias, what the hell? Did you leave us after you said I got one request just to keep me hanging on the line? What up, Sebastian? Stevie Ray Vaughan. Do I have any Stevie licks? Oh, look at that. More Thin Skin Nitro, y'all. What? Thin Skin Nitro. Relics easy. Glosses out when you play it a lot. No, okay, guitar. Nice. Lion Washburn Stratocaster. Oh, hell yes. You're talking quality. You're talking my level of quality. Oh, shit. 506. I'm going to be in big trouble, y'all. I got to go. Somebody's message was held for review. Oh, it was probably Tobias who was asking a question, because it was probably, that means somebody's at least watching my stuff, which is good, to make sure people aren't going crazy, because I'm not going too crazy on here. All right, y'all. I will see you tomorrow.